Because very often we say, my computer, I cannot do that, or this is not working properly. Even where I am staying now, we have many of them with the latest computer, but they are using the oldest of software. Like it is like buying a brand new car and putting the engine of an old vehicle. So it will not run as you expect. So for that, first of all, you should understand what you are using. So just a few minutes, let's look at your own computer. For example, the operating system and the programs that you use. The OS or the operating system. So often some people don't even know what operating system that they are. Many times people call for some kind of doubt. When you ask what is the operating system or which software, which version you are using, they are not aware of. So let us look at some of the operating systems. For example, Windows, Linux, Android, these all are different operating systems that we have. And I am talking about this Windows because most of us, I think we are using Windows in India. So that is the operating system. In that, there are so many versions. Which version of the Windows are you using? You need to find out. These are very old versions like Windows 1, 3.1, 95 XP, Windows 2006, Windows 7, 2009, Windows 8, which came in 2012, Windows 10 that came in 2015. So with 2015, Windows 10 came, and after that it is being regularly updated. But are you having Windows 10 or the old versions? Even in Windows 10 itself, there are so many new updates that is being updated. So if you have the latest version, it will be much faster and easier to do certain things. That's okay. Even if it is the previous version, at least the minimum software that MS Office should be as good as possible, because we don't need all sorts of software. One, MS Office, if you have the latest version, most of the other things, as you have seen in many of the kits that I showed you, earlier what we used for designing, like CorelDRAW, Photoshop, all these things we used for some single purposes. Nowadays we don't need that. I know many years I worked on PageMaker for designing booklets or books, but these days Microsoft Word is enough for most of the designing, provided you have the latest version. Now we shall look at some of the computer applications. There are we say either software or programs or computer application, whichever we speak, it is exactly the same thing. So let us look at some of them. MS Office. MS Office is the most common that we use, or instead of that we have Open Office and different types. So we'll hold on to this Office, MS Office. In MS Office also there are many variety versions. We should know which version of MS Office are you using. We have like Office 2003, Office 2007, after that came Office 2010, then Office 2016, Office 2013, 16, 19, Office 365. In Office 365 itself there are many versions. This Office 365 and Office 2019 are almost same. The difference is this 2019 is one-time purchase, 365 is a subscription-based purchase. So 365 means regular updates you will get, but Office 2019 if you purchase, that is one-time purchase. When you buy, what is there is where you will get, but updates you will not get. Means every now and then they are adding new facilities, new options into different software. So as of now the latest is Office 365. In that we have options like 365 Personal, 365 Family, those things. So depending on what you use, many of the options that I am saying may not be available in the previous version. But if you have 2016, okay, 2016 and 365, not much difference. But if you are using 2007, which is very old version, and then most of these things what I said, you may not be available. But you don't need to spend so much money for that. If 2017 also is free version that you are using, then 2016 also the same person could install and give some. If you do not have money, at least the pirated version. But the latest version, you need to pay money and get the official version. So we shall look at. Just close this. Now, what is the cost of that? If you look in Google, if you type Office 365 Family Plan for India, you will get different options. For example, if you search in Amazon, it says 4,949. Means it is meant for 6 persons. 6 persons means one person will have one computer, one mobile, maybe even iPad, all that thing included in one. So like that for 6 persons, 6 computers is costing this much. So even if it is costing 5,000 plus or even 6,000, 6,000 also, it is coming only 80 rupees per person per month. So even for mobile, people are using more than that. But by you, if you are able to spend that 80 rupees per person per month, at least for these provincial secretaries, general secretaries, then you have so many advantages. What is the advantage? For example, if you look at some of those things, the one also showing this is the amount costing. 365 person is for one individual, 365 family is for 6 computers. So for example, general aid, provincial aid, and all, if you buy that 6 persons for 6 computer, it is average is coming 74 or okay up to 80. Even if the cost increases to 6,500, it is still costing only 90 rupees per person per month. It is worth because see the on top, what is the advantage? Why to subscribe for Office 365 family option? Latest MS Office with all latest updates, which will reduce your work and save lot of time. And 1014 GB free for free OneDrive online storage per person. So much online storage is there, very easy for you to handle your files and share your files, and it is password protected, so there is nothing to worry about. So all these advantages, and I am saying a few years ago, how many software we need to use for designing certain things, even if you want, different people are doing different work. But now if you know just MS Office, even only Microsoft Word, if you know very well, most of your as a religious, what you need for your purposes, for your provincial aid or general aid or your community or school or whatever institution that you are in, everything can be done through Word if you know well. So get the latest version of at least MS Office and learn as many things as possible, and you don't need to go anywhere to learn. Everything is available in your computer itself, provided you have internet. I have that website in which everything related with the computer can be learned from there itself. That will tell you. Okay, we can show you that as well. In this website, if you open, we have, for example, spirituality, salvation, your aliens, 100 computer courses or 100 skills to learn. In this skill also, there are so many things that you can learn. So, okay, if I open 100 skills, in that 100 skills, many of the things that you can learn. First one is computer skill, mobile skill, art, all those things. So if you take computer skill, one of the 100 skills are computer skill. If you open a computer skill, that itself has got 100 computing skills. So you can see. So you just with this one page, you can become expert. So these are experts being taught. I am only just put the links here, but when you open that, you are able to understand anything and everything about whatever you need. So at least out of that MS Office, MS Word, if you learn only these two, if you learn well, you will be able to make the best use of your computer and be very, very productive.